Hey sis, how are you? So today I am reading a story for you. So this is a story time with sis, and I have picked a very good story for you. And as I did my other video, about story, and it was so successful. You guys really loved it, and I love that, and I would love to tell you a story every 15 days. Yes. So now today we are going to read a story, and that is The Bear Who Wouldn't Share. So this is kind of topic, like I think it's going to be really interesting. So without further delay, let's go and read the story, sis. Blake was a little bear who had one big problem: sharing. One Sunday, he was out in the woods playing on his scooter. It had a lime green frame and super fast wheels. Look at this, super cool, right? Screech! Blake stopped at the old oak tree where his little sister Bella was waiting. Bella looked longingly at the scooter. "Please, can I go?" she asked. But Blake just wouldn't share. "No, it's mine," he said. So you can see he's going on his scooter, enjoying. And then he met Bella. So this is Bella here. Bella reached out and put her paws on the handlebars. "Please," she said. Blake pulled the scooter off his sister, but he jerked a bit too hard and she fell backwards right onto her bottom. Oops, look at that. Aww. "Ouch," said Bella, and her little brown nose went sniffle, sniffle as she started to cry. Blake looked at his sobbing sister and felt a tiny bit mean. Worse, he knew he had to take her home where he would get told off. And even worse, now he had to stop playing on his scooter. So you can see here, he's going and then he hit Bella and she is crying now. She fell on her bottom and he is like not even saying anything, and he's being mean here because he knows that he will get scolded now. Okay, what next? So now this is next morning. Okay, next morning Blake woke up early by Daddy Bear. "Wakey, wakey, Blake, you are going to Milo's house today, remember? So go and wash your face and paws. We are leaving soon." Milo the mole was Blake's best friend, and he just loved to visit Milo in his molehill and with his maze of dark echo tunnels. When Blake arrived at Milo's, the two friends played their favorite game, hide and seek. After they had been playing for a while, they heard Mummy Mole calling for the next tunnel. "Boys, come into the kitchen. I have a surprise for you." Yum! Mummy Mole had baked them some cookies. Lovely gooey cookies with chocolate chips. Blake's mouth started to water. His tummy rumbled, and as soon as Mummy Mole's back was turned, he dived straight into and gobbled up all the cookies before his friend could even get the paws on them. Scoff, scoff, scoff. Look at that. So this one is like the mole, and this is their house inside. So cute, right? And there he is having all the fun. This is their room, and look at that. He's hiding. They're playing hide and seek here. And these are Mommy. He's calling. He said, "Hey, Milo, I would like one too." Mommy Mole saw what had happened and said, "Oh dear, Blake, those cookies were for both of you to share." Blake looked at his friend and felt a little bit mean again. Worse, Milo didn't have one to play with him anymore. And even worse, Blake's tummy started to hurt. So Mummy Mole asked Daddy Bear to come and pick him up early. Blake went home feeling really quite sorry for himself. Look at this. He ate all his cookies and poor Milo is watching. He's so cute. The next morning, Blake was still feeling sad about his fallout with Milo. He decided to cheer himself up by playing in the park with his kite. "Oh, that's look like fun," said a voice. It was Blake's friend, Owen the Owl, who was perched in a nearby apple tree. "Can I play with your kite too, please?" he asked. "No," said Blake. "I'm playing with it." "Won't you share it with me?" said Owen. "We would play with it together. It'll be so much fun." Black paused. He thought perhaps he could share with his friends but wanted to fly the kite himself. So he said no, and he raced off. You can see his cute little friend Owen is here, and Blake is here with his kite, and he doesn't want to share with the kite again. So again, he doesn't want to share. Okay. Blake ran across the park holding his brightly colored kite out behind him, trying to get it to fly. But no matter how fast he sprinted, the kite dragged along the grass. Then the wind started to blow harder against Blake's fur. So he started to run again, holding the kite up. Whoosh! The kite soared up in the air. "Look, look, it's flying!" Blake called to Owen, but his friend had already flown back home. The kite flew so fast that Blake couldn't control it. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh! It looped madly in the air and then flew straight into the apple tree. Blake looked at the kite and he felt awful. He felt bad that he wouldn't share it with Owen. Worse, he had upset his friend so much that he had gone home. And even worse, his kite was now stuck and he could not get it down without Owen's help. Blake plodded slowly and sadly home without his kite. Look at this. His kite is stuck in the apple tree and he is standing here thinking about all the stuff. The next day, Blake went back to the park. He took his new bat and ball set, which his mommy and daddy bought him. He was never so excited about showing it off to his friends. Blake spotted Milo, Owen, and Bella playing it by the lily pond. "Look at my new bat and ball set. Let's all play with it," he called, running over. Everyone turned to face him. They were all quiet until Owen said, "No, we're sorry, Blake. You wouldn't share with us before, so we didn't want to play with you now." Suddenly, Blake realized that Owen was right. He upset his best friends and they might never forgive him. "I'm sorry, I wouldn't share with you. I really am," said Blake in a quiet voice. "But I'll start sharing from now on, I promise. Please, can we all play together?" Look at this. So all friends are here, they're telling it, and he is telling that he is sorry and he felt really sorry and wants to play with the bat and the ball with his friends. Because they were kind, Milo, Owen, Bella, they decided to forgive Blake. They all played together with Blake's new toy and had a lovely time hitting and running and catching. After they had been playing for a while, Blake began to feel a little hungry. So he took out chocolate bar he brought with him, a lovely white chocolate bar with chunks of cookie inside. "Yum!" thought Blake as his tummy started to rumble. But as he lifted the chocolate bar to his mouth, he remembered what he promised about sharing. Blake really wanted a chocolate bar all to himself. It was his favorite. Now that's really big enough for 4 people. You can see they are playing here in this picture. All of 4, like 4 of them. Okay, but a promise was a promise. So he broke his chocolate bar into 4 equal pieces. One for Bella, one for Owen, one for Milo, and one for himself. "Thanks, Blake," said Milo and offered around slices of apple. "Look what my daddy baked," said Owen, rushing off to his rucksack and pulling out some cherry cake. Yummy! But before they had a whole picnic made up of everyone's snack. Blake munched away until he was full and then lay down happily on the grass. He thought he would really like sharing after all. As you can see, they all are having so much fun with all the apples, chocolate, oh, so much yummy stuff. So that was it. So guys, how was this story? It was really cute and taught us how we can share and learn from these little things that we can do, the kind stuff that we can do for our friends, for our family, that will make us happy. So you also don't forget to share with your friends and family, and it will be so much fun, I promise. And don't forget to share it with me also, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and this is the story time with your sis. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video, and I will see you in my next video, sis. So no fear, your sis is here.